I think we have to pay attention to where we are in our journey, and see if we need, to give a little more, or if we are out of balance, how can I change this? Not just the action, because I think we're so focused on actions all the time, and we're only valuing actions when it all starts in our thoughts. And, that's where we start to create. So I think if we can realize that it's not just all that go, 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 then we can allow more things to flow back to us.
Awesome. I agree 100%. And I love what you said about things start in our thoughts, especially as a golfer. I know several golfers in my life, and they always talk about how it's a mental sport, because you're not really competing against other people, although in your profession, there is competition in that way in some ways. But really, when you're out on the course, you're competing against yourself more than anyone else. So how do you balance that part too? And I use the word balance a lot because it is that constant, as you said, almost like that figure eight, where you have to understand the flow of that. So do you have any tips for golfers out there about how to create that initial thought or balance that mental space?
Yes. Yeah. And like you said, golf is definitely so mental, and that's why I have so much fun with it, because I love the physical part of it, but I also love the mental challenge of it, and how you can control your state of being with your thoughts. So I would say what my suggestion would be, that has helped me in the past, is to know what kind of thoughts empower you and what kind of thoughts align you, with your inner being and with your power. Because I think we live in a society where we get ideas thrown at us all the time. And it's like, look at this athlete and look at this artist, and they said this, and this sounds great, so this must be the truth. And so what I found, and growing up, that happened to me, where if someone I looked up to made a statement, from their point of view, I took it literally, very literal. And I was like, oh, I'm feeling so much pressure with this kind of thought. And so maybe what empowers someone doesn't necessarily empower you. So what I like to do is to have, some sentences from maybe authors I like, or philosophers I like, that help me to, maybe feel more part of the whole, that can be like, okay, I don't have the weight of the world on my shoulders, or, that for me, I remember this quote from David Hawkins helped me in a tournament, where he said, we have to remember we are the water and not the fish. And it was like, oh my gosh, it's so deep, but it helped me to really embrace that concept of, we are all one, and it's like we are part of everything. So it's not like, oh, only what I do, it has such a big impact, but then you allow yourself to be part of the whole, and kind of connect to your power through that. So that's what I would advise, is that people can find things that work for them and empower them, so that they can feel strong with the thought they are holding in their mind.
Yeah. So it's very individualized.
Yes.
But there can be a similarity in that it's finding a thought that fits for you.
Exactly. Yes. And, maybe the same thought can help a number of people, but it's just paying attention to, like, okay, it's kind of like going to an ice cream store and trying all the flavors and then seeing which one you like. So same thing with the thoughts.
That's a great analogy. I love that.
I don't know.
It's the Baskin Robbins of thoughts.
Yes.